Hi friends, how are you today? I'm on my way to work. I really wanted to get this video up this morning. And I'm probably not going to look at the phone because it freaks people out while I'm driving. Even though I've been driving on these roads for 50 years. I don't even know how to say this. Because I don't want to give the wrong impression. I am a card reader. I read primarily my own cards. Cards that I believe were given to me by God. God gave me the gift of being able to create art. God gave me the gift of being able to see auras. God gave me my intuition. God gave me the messages that I received when I was having a tough time in my life, and even now when I contemplate or I meditate. But at the basis of all of that is God. God is my foundation. There is nothing that I need to fear with God as my foundation. In fact, that's spiritual. And biblical is what I meant to say. So, lately, I would say for the past 3 or 4 months, I've been watching card readers on YouTube. And it can become an addiction. Because you want to know. And since YouTube algorithms send you there if you type in card readings or whatever, you're going to see them all come up, and then you're going to get to choose and pick the ones that resonate with you. But card readers do this as a business on YouTube. I know because I'm on YouTube. And you do make money once you reach a certain point on YouTube. You make some kind of money. Can you make a living? Well, that's debatable. But now I'm not saying that the card readers that are on YouTube don't believe that they are doing what they're doing for their highest good, because I can't judge that. But what I can tell you is I struggle with a few areas that I see in card readings that I wouldn't even dare to tell somebody to do, even if I saw it in one of my card readings. And one of those subjects is getting rid of people, kicking them out of your life, discarding them, throwing them in the trash can. My channel, when I do a card reading on my channel, and something like that comes up, the last thing that I want to tell you to do, even if I see it, is to discard somebody. Because at any given moment, the winds can change. I've seen it. I've seen it in the last 4 months. I might click on a pile and, oh my gosh, this person is treating you horribly. They're abusive. They're this, they're that. You need to get away from them. In fact, you're going to get away from them. I see this. And then A couple weeks later, I click on another pile by the same reader, and all of a sudden it's romance, a relationship that you're involved in. Well, I haven't changed my relationship. So what does that tell you? My focus is on spiritual development. When I do a card reading, I like to focus on spiritual development, inner growth. Now, it might be that I will say something like, if you're struggling in your relationship, detach. Detach in love. But I don't want to be telling you, if you're feeling like you're fed up and you can't take this relationship anymore, that you need to get rid of it. Because I'm not God. A piece of God lives in me, but I am not God. I did not create this universe. Therefore, I can't see how the winds of change are going to change. It could be that you're having a moment in your relationship that is very difficult. And only you can make that decision. Now, I'm a stubborn person. I am so stubborn. Let me tell you that if I find a reading on YouTube and it's all about relationships and I'm having a really difficult time in my relationship and I want to get out of it, and the reading tells me to get out of it, I'm going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to try harder. I'm going to look at myself. I'm going to observe. I'm going to see what's going on before I make any decisions. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? If you have a job, excuse me for a minute. If you have a job and you're sick of this job, you've had it for 20, 25 years, you need a change, you need something different, there's no room for advancement, I'm not going to sit there and tell you, yep, you're going to change your job and you're going to move out of that job and you're going to find something else. That's a possibility, but make sure that you've got enough money put away so that while you're looking for another job, you can support yourself and that you can put food on your kids' table. I personally get frustrated. I have a handful of card readers that I follow. One of them I unsubscribed because every time, and when I started out, it was the readings were so positive, and then they became very dark, and I don't want to live there. I don't want to live there. I've lived there, and I'm making the choice to not want to live there. What we need in this world is faith, hope, love. That's what we need. Light in the darkness. I have another woman that came on. I believe she lives in the UK. She has an amazing voice. And her readings are full of hope and love and light. Actually, there's two of them. Well, one of them I don't think is in the UK. I think might be in New Zealand. One is in the UK and one is in New Zealand. And then there's another woman that I'm teetering with her because I can see how some of herself is getting plopped into the readings. And let me tell you, we're big, big world with millions and millions of people. Billions. And for every thought, there's a person. So the clarity here is when you're looking for a reader, you don't want to be told what to do, but sometimes that happens if it's a very strong reading. But for the most part, you want hope. You want clarity. You want peace. You want light in the darkness. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, and I don't want to cut any of them down because some of them may resonate with you. They just happen to not resonate with me. I would want to know who these people are working for. What spiritual entities are they working with? Are they of the light? And are they for good? For the highest good of you and the highest good of everybody in your circumstance. And we all know sometimes the highest good means that we have to leave a situation. But I'm not going to tell you to do that. And I don't think that any card reader should tell you to do that. So, these are my thoughts for today. Let me know what you think and feel in the comment section. And I'm on a dirt road, so it's going to sound a little different. But what I wanted to say to you is, oftentimes when people go looking for a card reader, it's because they want an answer to a question that they have, and they want to know the answer right now. Card readers are people. They can give you some clarity on your circumstances or situation. They're supposed to guide you to figure out for yourself what to do. That is the proper way to do a card reading. Keep in mind that if a card reader says you need to leave your spouse, you need to leave your job, you need to get out of that place of residency, you need to go to the doctor, you need to whatever this huge life-changing decision they want an answer to is, there's recourse. They're not in a position to tell you what to do. I'm not in a position to tell you what to do. That's for you to decide. But when you go and find a card reader for clarity, or that reading resonates with you in some facet, that means that you're probably looking at the situation the way you should. Or you're probably looking at the reading the way you should. But these people are not God. God knows everything. Card readers are vessels. They're vessels, hopefully, for God. So that's my take on it, everyone. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you when I see ya. Bye-bye.